everyone, welcome back to Sproutin' Season. Today we're going to be making a healthier version of banana bread. So it's basically a sugar-free banana bread with made with honey and applesauce. So let's go ahead and get started. If you like the content of this channel, please like and subscribe, and feel free to share. Okay. So you're going to need a baking pan, and I believe it is a 9x5 loaf pan, okay? And I use parchment paper, or you can use butter and flour to grease your loaf pan, okay? But the parchment paper is actually nice because you can just take the bread out and it won't leave a big mess, okay? Also, you're going to need the equipment here. You're going to need your measuring spoons and something to mash the bananas with, and some measuring cups, 2 ripe bananas. Now you can do them extra ripe. The riper they are, the sweeter they are. 2 eggs, butter, unsweetened applesauce, baking soda, sea salt, and some vanilla extract, ground cinnamon, some honey, and all-purpose unbleached flour. Now, you can use a regular sweetener, whatever sweetener you prefer. You can use monk fruit, but in this recipe, I'm going to go ahead and use the honey. The purpose is not to use any white bleached processed sugar, okay? And also you're going to need 2 mixing bowls. Okay, one for the wet ingredients, one for the dry. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and peel our bananas. Now, these are large bananas. If you're using smaller bananas, just use 2 if they're large. Okay, but it's up to you. If you want to, just use 3 large, that's fine as well. But we're going to go ahead and mash them. And then I got an extra small bowl. We're going to beat our eggs in there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and mash them. Okay, we're going to add the vanilla extract, and that's going to be 1 teaspoon. Okay. And the small bowl is for your wet ingredients. Okay, and then you're going to add your wet ingredients to the dry ingredients once we're done. So we're going to have to melt our butter, and it's 2 tablespoons. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our melted butter to the banana mixture. Okay, and then after that, we're going to add our beaten eggs. Okay, you have to use a spatula to get it all out. And then after that, your unsweetened applesauce. All right, and we're going to mix all of that together. Okay, so I almost forgot the honey. So you're going to add half a cup. Okay. This is your main sweetener. And you know, this is still like sugar. It's still sugar, but I believe it's a little bit healthier alternative than using the processed. Okay, so we're just trying to stay a little bit more natural and as far as sweetness. Okay, so and just mix it all up. You may want to use a whisk also. Make sure it's well incorporated. And once everything is mixed well, then you're going to start on your dry ingredients. Okay, so you're going to add your 2 cups purpose flour. Okay. And then we're going to also add our salt, baking soda, and cinnamon. Okay, so it's the baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. Goes right in to your flour. Okay. Mix well. All right, and then you're going to add your wet ingredients into your flour mixture. Okay. And mix well. And also, let's not forget to turn on our oven to 350. Okay, so your wet ingredients should be lumpy, okay? Don't overmix, and just ensure that the flour is well incorporated, okay? And once that's done, then we're going to pour it into our prepared loaf pan. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pour the batter into our prepared loaf pan. Okay, and you're going to spread the mixture throughout the pan. Get that out of the way. Oh, and you know what? If you want, you can even add pecans to your banana bread. You can put them in the batter, or you could just place them on top for decoration. And you just put it in the oven. So we're going to go ahead and add some pecan halves. Okay. My mom actually requested pecans, and I forgot about it, so this is optional. Just, you know, just to add a few there. And that's it. And then once your oven's ready, then pop it in the oven. And it's gonna bake for about 40 minutes or until, you know, your toothpick is inserted and comes out clean. Okay, so there's some tips that I wanted to go over with you all. You can substitute white whole wheat flour in this recipe, okay? But do not use almond flour or coconut flour. Also, if you're going to use a baking sweetener, again, you can use the monk fruit sweetener, but use one that bakes the best, okay? Also, you can substitute the baking soda for 4 teaspoons of baking powder, but results will vary. Also, instead of the honey, you can use 1/3 cup of pure maple syrup in this recipe. Okay, when you open the oven, okay, and you see that the bread is browning a little too much, you can tent the pan with foil, okay, but don't fully cover, just loosely tent, so it shouldn't touch the bread, okay? So it will prevent the bread from browning too much on the top as the interior continues to bake. And then you can bake for an additional 15 to 20 minutes. Again, test if the bread has finished by inserting a toothpick and testing if it returns clean. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and insert the toothpick. And it's coming out clean. And it looks like it's ready. All right, look how nice that looks. Golden brown. And that's what we're looking for. Please make sure to allow the bread to cool in the pan for about 10 minutes before removing it and transferring it to a cooling rack or on a serving plate, okay? And once it's ready, you can cut into it, and we'll do that in a little while. Okay, y'all, it's time to cut the banana bread. Let's see what it looks like. I'm cutting me a big piece, just so you can see. And there it is. Yummy. And a little secret, I added little pieces of pecans in the batter. So that's it. Let's it's delicious. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.